Some breaking news right now in the aviation world. Boeing just won a monumental lawsuit that could potentially bring them several new contracts out of Europe and a tremendous amount of money, possibly for our state. Joining us right now, Washington State Senator Maria Cantwell, live from Washington, D.C. to explain. Senator, thanks for coming on. First, tell us exactly what this lawsuit is about.
Well, Washingtonians are waking up to some very good news this morning because the World Trade Organization has ruled that European countries and Airbus have been unfairly subsidizing their airplane development. Why this is important is because now it's time for Europe to stop doing that, and we can use the teeth of this decision to make them do that. So we hope that they will come now in with a settlement. Why this is important to us is because we build great airplanes, but when you are financing them through the European Union, you can lower the price for a final sale, and that means competition for us. So if we can force them to stop doing this, we will win in the marketplace because we build great planes. The 80,000 great workers who are building those planes will win the day and get more airplane sales.
And to give people an idea, we're talking about a lot of money here, $22 billion.
That is what is really amazing, is that the WTO said that their findings are that not only are these illegal subsidies to the tune of $22 billion, that in the last few years the European Union has done nothing to address this. They tried to get away with saying, oh, we're making changes, but this court decision basically said you haven't been doing anything to minimize those impacts. So this is a big win for us in the Northwest in the aerospace industry, and it will hopefully be communicating to all these airlines, you're not going to be able to buy cheap Airbus planes in the future because they're illegally subsidizing them. So let's go and win in the marketplace with fair competition.
What was your role in this process, Senator?
Well, we have encouraged this administration and the previous administration to keep fighting this case, to basically say that these unfair subsidies by the European Union in what has been termed as launch aid has distorted the marketplace. And I think, we in the United States understand that when you have to go to commercial banking to get a loan to finance plane development, you have to have the right feature set, win in the marketplace. And we have tried to communicate to people that this kind of unfair subsidization by the Europeans have been allowing some countries around the globe to purchase cheaper planes than they should have been able to purchase. And why we fought for this decision is because we also want to send a message to all these new entrants like China and Russia who think they're going to get away with subsidizing a cheap airplane and compete against us, that there will be penalties for that. And so that's why we're going to continue to communicate and fight about this decision.
If I'm one of the tens of thousands of Boeing employees in this state, I'm wondering right now, what does this mean to me?
Well, a big cheer went up this morning because basically you're going to keep building a great plane and you're going to win in the marketplace because no one is going to be able to distort the market with cheap subsidies. And it's just very positive news for an aerospace manufacturer who's built a great product. They don't want to lose to somebody just because some other country has unfairly subsidized their plane. So this is very, very positive news for the aerospace workers. I think the market over time will respond and basically show that Boeing does build and finance the best planes in the United States and around the world.
Senator Maria Cantwell, live from Washington, D.C. this morning. Thank you, Senator. We appreciate it.
Thank you.